Okay, Alex, just an update on the weather. Low chance of rain, so conditions should be similar to now all the way through the race.
Most cars start on new medium tyres. Hamilton P8, and then Bortoleto and Ocon 17-18 are on hards. Lewin and Stroll in the back row are on soft.
And Oscar, I'm not sure if you saw when you were at the anthem, but there's a small wet patch about a metre from the left of the track under the start gantry.
Yep. Track still looking quite damp in places, the darker asphalt showing that the rain that came overnight and this morning is still a little bit there. It's been definitely slick tyres. By and large, it's dry, but there's got to be something for the drivers to keep an eye out on the opening lap.
No change to launch procedure, Max.
Today it is Max Verstappen in front of another sellout crowd at a glorious occasion for motor racing.
Last car approaching the grid.
The Japanese Grand Prix is underway. We're racing to turn number one. There is the chop from Max Verstappen. He planned that and he's held the lead into the first turn. The first three, as they were, they all behaved themselves. No one making positions in the upper places. Hamilton getting close to Hadjar, but it's in formation. Bortoleto drops to the back of the field in the Sauber, but at the front, it is Max Verstappen who leads. There's a move to the inside, I believe, for Pierre Gasly, who was looking to and was getting close as well. But out front, they're in the same order that they left the line. Gasly and Alonso are the only two getting their elbows out on this opening tour at Suzuka. You can see Gasly trying to get into a position to attack into the 130R, and that's the wise thing to do into a very fast left-hander.
Yeah, no thank you. Am I going to stick it around the outside of that corner on a full tank at the start of the race?
It's going to be Liam Lawson with the oversteer that allowed Yuki Tsunoda to get ahead of him on the opening lap. That was the move for 13th place.
Yeah, you can see those two side by side ahead coming up, where Gasly's now about to back out of it.
We go straight into tire management status 3.
I got a lot of understeer.
Here we go. This is Sainz. Oh, get in there. Lovely pass at the hairpin. Saw it sort of teared up from behind, but then you still don't know if he's actually going to have the minerals to go through with it.
That's good gap at point 9, behind point 5. You're clear from Hülkenberg. You have the pace. Nice catch up, Lawson. Doing good.
Gasly the car ahead at point 6. Lawson behind point 8.
Yeah, I don't need the information for the car in front.
Okay, good job, Isaac. On you know the target for the first few laps. A bit of lift off on clever laps to protect the tires.
Yeah, Tonelli needs to give Spark a bit of time, I think.
Max, the gap was 0.95, so it does have DRS.
My options got really bad.
Yeah, stand by on that, Max.
Especially first sector. Where was the DRS detection point for last corner?
Detection in turn 15.
Apex?
Apex.
At point 4, if you're close enough, try it, exit turn 17. You're within range.
Leave it to me.
Display 3, position 5. This is for shifts. Keep us posted.
Lewis Hamilton trying to claim 7th position. This is the only DRS zone on the racetrack. That's a Ferrari getting past into turn number 1.
Well done. And push less the entry, turn 9. Push less the entry.
Okay, Zach, let's not worry too much about Hamilton. It's Albon behind you. We're keeping that bay, please. You're doing a good job.
Max, we are strong in turn 2 at the moment. As long as you're not over-slipping, then that's fine. Just be wary of it.
And if we can close up to Verstappen a bit, we would. Picked behind Oscar 1, Leclerc 2, Russell 3, and Belly 4. It's all tight.
These shifts are so bad. What have we done to them? It's been at the start, it's been now.
Okay, you should be a bit more specific as to where it is. We'll try and help.
Yeah, the same I've been talking about all the time.
Okay.
Alex Albon this year, way punchier than we've heard him before. He knows he's in a battle with a 4-time Grand Prix winner. He knows that if he beats Carlos Sainz over this season, what it says to the rest of the paddock.
And Lando, there is possible rain, lap 20, class 1 lap, doesn't change our plan. Russell with DRS, 1.1 behind.
Just driving by Delta.
Just entry 5 for low speed.
I don't know what you guys are seeing, but it's oversteer.
Copy that, on stay 6 then.
Are there any window to clear behind?
Negative on the window. That would currently be P18.
Let us know if you need any help with tools at the moment, Max.
Yeah, just 14 is losing entry.
Is that wind picking up? Question? I'm losing a lot of power down the straight.
There's no significant change on the wind onto the car. It's sometimes affected by the car ahead, but nothing significant.
And I'd like to box to overtake Verstappen. Box to overtake Verstappen, please confirm.
Confirm.
Stay out, stay out, stay out.
So, box, opposite Leclerc.
He'll get the advantage of the rubber. He needs a clean stop though. Hard tyres for Russell. 2.3 is absolutely what he was looking for. The outlap crucial now.
You want me to push him up?
Yeah, we can push now, Max.
Casual as you like.
And Verstappen's up this pace in the first sector to match Norris on this occasion.
It's getting darker. Okay, copy. So no rain expected.
Oscar, we're box this lap, box this lap.
Copy, box.
Interesting call for McLaren to pit Piastri. Norris was the man with an undercut chance on Verstappen. Is this simply to cover off Russell?
Launch mat. And racing Alonso, we can afford to bring the tyre in. We have the gap on Leclerc.
Into the traffic goes Oscar Piastri. What can he do on the hard tyres? Can he keep the pace of those at the front? Or have they just decided to prioritise the podium for the Australian driver?
Box and pit confirm, Max. Box, pit confirm, track 12 in pit lane.
Box this lap, box this lap.
In comes Max Verstappen, in comes Lando Norris, over to the teams to get it right. We're looking at the pit stop for the top two in the Grand Prix.
I can't understand what McLaren are trying to do.
It's close. It's side by side between the two rivals for the championship. Lando Norris and Max Verstappen nearly coming together on the exit of the pit lane. And Max Verstappen maintains the track position.
It forced me up.
Okay, we're on it.
This is Lando Norris coming into the pits. Wait for Max Verstappen on the left-hand side by side they go, apply the power, and it was close on acceleration.
Yeah, it was. Norris actually got a great launch off the pit lane limiter.
He drove himself into the grass.
Yeah, we know the game, Max. As you are.
I tend to agree with Max on that one, really. I think it was just such a long shot, but I don't think there'll be anything in that. Huge moment.
Saw me alongside. I was easily alongside.
We're on it. Also, he pressed the pit limiter off too early. There's no way that was legal.
Understood, Max.
Crucial moves being made for Max Verstappen. He's got fresh tyres. He's got past Alex Albon, who hasn't stopped. Neither's Hadjar, neither's Hamilton, and neither's this man, Kimi Antonelli, who finds himself running long, and he's leading a Grand Prix at just 18 years of age, but still to make his mandatory stop.
Alex, a reset, paddle switch.
Honestly, you guys make absolutely no sense. Like, ridiculous.
Right, Berman has pitted.
Yeah, but pit before then.
Trust me, it was worse before.
Alex Albon's come into the pits. Verstappen was able to get by on track. Norris was not able to get by on track. That's why there's a 2.3 second gap, but now the Williams clears to the pit lane. The pit incident involving cars 1, Max Verstappen, and car 4, Lando Norris, has been noted and dismissed. Reviewed, no further investigation, straight fight to win this Grand Prix.
Guys, you could have told me about this warm-up.
Should be in by the end of that.
Almost crashed like 3 times.
I have a little bit of drizzle on my visor.
Copy, Liam. You're doing a good job. You're pulling away from Sainz.
If Verstappen wins this Grand Prix, if Lando Norris is second, 1 point in the Drivers' Championship. Early stages, but if you consider the advantage that McLaren have had across the first 3 weekends, that would be remarkable that the gap was only a point.
Gap 1.9.
Where is he getting the time?
6, 7, 8, 9, 11, and exit 14.
And Sainz will just be trying to bring Albon into play. He's trying to break the toe. You can't make too many moves without race control getting awfully grumpy at you. And there is the move round the outside. And he plays no more games. Couldn't fight it anymore without being unfair. Up to 9th place for Isaac Hadjar. Crucial move with Albon closing in.
Okay, Isaac, clear driving now. Happy to turn off the push toggle.
Okay, Kimi, so use the tyres. We'll be boxing.
Box now.
Box.
Here comes Kimi Antonelli. He comes into the pits, the youngest ever driver to lead a Formula One Grand Prix in championship history.
So this should be outlap normal. So Lewis
4 seconds behind. Okay, mate, so we'd like to swap the cars into turn 1, please. We'd like to swap the cars into turn 1 to let Pierre attack the cars ahead.
Thanks for that.
Okay, mate, so everyone improving lap by lap. Cars in front lapping 32.7 currently, so we are faster.
Yeah, I can't get any closer.
Understood, Lando. Just keep putting Max under pressure.
I'd really like some info where I'm slow, mate.
Turn 8, 9 and 13, 14.
Okay, but how much? Let me know.
This was close between Oliver Behrman and Carlos Sainz.
Massive late sweep to the inside for Behrman. And I don't think Sainz saw him coming, didn't need to be chopping across the Haas like that. Sainz is having a pretty miserable day actually after that lovely early pass.
Sorry, Carlos.
It's still quicker than the next 4 cars in front. Agile just finding a little bit of time, turn 9 and 11 for info.
Yeah, that's the possibility that I go.
Yeah, understood, mate. If we can help your switchers, we'll give you advice. Let's keep going. 16 to go.
Why am I so in the head, you know, give me something to try, please.
Lando, back off the braking point a bit. Release in phase 3. Focus on throttle pickup.
If Lando's still saving, I think it should go soon. I think they have the pace to get back.
Yeah, that's a get on with it from Oscar there. Sitting in third, he's really close to his teammate ahead.
This is Lando's pace.
Okay, like I said, it's have the pace to get back.
Decision time for McLaren. Will they unleash Oscar Piastri to try and win the race, or is that too difficult an instruction to issue your fastest finisher in the championship last year?
Max, a bit of comms between the McLaren drivers trying to urge each other along. Just keep your head down. Pace is good. You'll find time to the end now.
McLaren have to swap them round here. If Norris cannot find some more pace, Piastri saying he thinks he can, you've at least got to see if he can back that up. Because I don't think Norris is winning this race as things stand. They pitted at the same lap. Lando is 1.5 seconds away, and you can see how close that Oscar's able to close in their line astern. I think there's only one McLaren that seems to be able to have the pace to fight here, and it's not the one ahead.
And you're the fastest man on track.
I'm giving everything, mate.
Good lad.
So I think this is why McLaren should have swapped the positions. The pressure that Piastri is putting on Norris is far greater than anything Norris has put on Verstappen. They've waited and waited, and now actually Piastri's got a chance here.
Well, he's going to try and take second place. You can see Lando recharging and Oscar Piastri not getting the help from the team. So the point that Jolyon's making is that this is the best part of the racetrack for Lando Norris, but it's the final part of the racetrack to try and set up that overtake where Piastri looks really strong.
I can't see my pit board.
Understood.
What's the gaps, man? There's nothing on my pit board.
Car ride 8 seconds.
Basically.
On to the final tour of the Japanese Grand Prix. Max Verstappen, in Honda's original racing colours, is taking the acclaim of the crowd. He is roaring through the first sector, and he has left the McLarens behind.
This is the last lap.
Max Verstappen takes the checkered flag to win in Honda colours in Japan. Max Verstappen wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Driving brilliance from Max Verstappen.
Just perfection, Max. Fantastic.
Wow. Thank you, guys. Wow. Oh, mate, what an unbelievable weekend. What a great turnaround after the difficult start. You see, we never give up. We keep pushing together. Well done, everyone.
This is Oscar Piastri seeing his teammate with that lock-up at the end of the race.
Shaky.
And providing a bit of commentary for us as well.
Well, there's not much more we could do there.
Good effort. We get to do it all again next weekend.
Oh, P3, mate. P3. No possibility to overtake. I could see really good pace.
Yeah, good race, guys. I feel like the pace is really good, so take the positives. Yeah, thanks everybody. Appreciate it, and let's go get up next week.
Nice work, Kimmy. That's at P6, mate, and fastest lap. That was a decent race there, pal.
Well, man, I gave everything. But thank you, guys. Car was quick.
No, well done, well done.
Good job, mate.
I'm so tired, man. That was so hard.
Isaac, that's a mega race. You know, you were as strong today as you were yesterday in quali. You've done that for 53 laps. That was mega. Huge congrats from all the team.
Grazie ragazzi. Yeah, my first points in F1 then in Japan.
not bad. Thank you. Really well executed. Really, really well.
Return of the Max. He's won the Grand Prix by 1.4 seconds, and he's shown McLaren he is going to fight all the way to Abu Dhabi to try and become the second driver in history to win 5 in a row. Michael Schumacher did it, and now Max Verstappen undefeated around Suzuka once again.